Okay, Big Mama's here. She's trying to figure out some stuff. I will turn this off for now. I'm going to give me a moment. One moment. I said I was not going to be doing this week, but look at me. Look at me doing it. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Okay. All right, Big Mama. Get your life in order. Okay, I was trying to change my view. I didn't really make up my bed. I kind of did and I kind of didn't. And I feel bad because I feel like y'all gonna judge me. Even though I always say, this is a no judgment zone. Y'all judge it. I know my audience. Y'all is some folk. Okay? Now, y'all might be kind to y'all Big Mama, but you still is some judgy folk, okay? Because that's what you is. Okay. Mic 2, mic 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What you do, what you do. Okay, let's see. Big Mama gonna put her mic on. Because I should have already had it on, but y'all got me started over there on the YouTubes, okay? Okay, I'm gonna scoot this back. I got some light, so we gonna see. We gonna see how this works for Big Mama, okay? Sorry. Oh, all right. And I was saying I was gonna do this because I want to have my air conditioner on in case I need that on and not affect the sound or whatever I have going on. So here we go. Let's talk about something that sounds the same, but will change your entire life once you understand the difference. Being nice and being kind. Because for a long time, I thought they were the same thing. I thought being nice made me a good person. I thought saying yes when I wanted to say no made me loving. I thought keeping the peace, even when it was killing me, was called strength. But let me tell you something. Nice will have you exhausted, overextended, overlooked, and emotionally the fuck drained. Okay? Kind. Kind will have you at peace. Nice is about being liked. Kind is about being real. And tonight, we are going to break all of that down. So, let's get into the actual show titled Kind versus Nice. One heals, one hides. Hey, let y'all Big Mama get into the show. Welcome back to my life. ... After. Has much changed? I don't know. We shall see. I'm trying to give y'all a better view because I swear, y'all don't want the refrigerator in there, right? Okay. And we got light. Just give it a light. I am your host, the crazy melanin princess, aka Big Mama. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, and we are kicking off season 3. If you have been with me for the last 2 seasons, I am so overjoyed, elated, happy, appreciative, thankful, grateful, and I don't know what else I could say that I am, because I am very happy that you guys have joined me and rode with your girls, stuck with me, hopped in this crazy car, and allowed me to be your driver for the last 360 plus days, because we had a 1 year reunion last Tuesday, and or last Wednesday would have made it 1 year, our 1 year reunion. So I am very appreciative of you and being here with me to kick off season 3 of my life. ... After. As always, thank you guys for showing up. I know that you have a lot that you could be doing on today or tonight. And the fact that you are with me Again, thank you. Because Big Mama say thank you. If you could do me a favor, like, share, most importantly, subscribe my YouTube channel. Share this with anybody else. Hit the notification button so whenever I go live, you will be notified. And thank you for the like. I'm sure that's probably you, Stephanie. As we continue to build on my content and programming, when I go live, if you have the notification button to press, then you will be notified of when I am live. Because as you know, Big Mama, we just be on a tangent sometimes. So catch it when you can, because this is sometimes where you gonna catch it. Today's time capsule, we are at April 7th, 2026, and we are going to call this Power Plant Day. So that is what we are going to put in the time capsule today, is Power Plant Day. That is what we are calling this, is Power Plant Day, because we'll get into that. Today's focus, and I think I was probably supposed to put my breath in there. I'll swap slide. So today's focus is intention. We left off ending season 2 with wanting to kick off the full year of 2026 with intentionality. Being authentically ourselves is the best way to arrive at being intentional. It is very hard intentional when you pretending to be something and somebody that you are not. So, or putting on airs and being somebody that you're not like I'm trying to be this person, but I am being this person for the sake of being like, being this, whatever. We didn't all of that. It's about intentionality. So the best way to get that is authenticity. We are manifesting on April 7th, alignment, not performance. Alignment, not performance. So after Big Mama take this sip, I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath with me. So on the count of 3, we're just going to take the deepest breath we can. And when the air has filled up your belly and your lungs and your chest and everything, you'll release when you release. So 1, 2, 3. Exhale. All right. So what's in y'all cups tonight? I just had this man make me a drink. It is called, is this basil? That's mint. That's mint. I'm trying to get creative, but I just threw some ingredients and said, yeah, come do, I'm running late. Help, Jesus, help me, Father. And so this is a strawberry mint lemon drop. And the sip that I just had before I did my breath, this drink is the business. Stephanie, this is what your oranges, lemons, I'm sure you're on the line. They bomb. That drink is bomb. Thank you, sir. So what's in y'all cups tonight? Because that's what Big Mama got. She got a strawberry mint lemon drop. That's what we're drinking. A strawberry mint lemon drop. It's the bomb dizzle. And I'm going to need some more of them. It's Taco Tuesday. So maybe people are drinking tequila or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to I can't eat. Oh, if I tell people I'm live now, huh? Oh, wait. Okay. If I tell them I'm live now, so I can go to, show one. We always got glitches. But I just want to post on my story that I'm live now so that we can get more people over here to the YouTubes. Black Business Spotlight, Motivating Minds University. It is a daycare, but it is an early child care development center located in Inglewood, California. Again, it's MMU, Motivating Minds University. It is a Black owned early child care development center. And if you want your baby to be reading by 4 and speaking Spanish by 2 and doing all of them kind of things, send your child to this child care center where got these kids over here doing the dang thing and doing the dang thing. That's driving me mad too. I'm sorry, but as let me fix all the stuff that's driving me crazy while we in this thing together. While we in this thing together. Okay. That's my blanket. So we just got a blanket right there. Okay. That's driving me mad. It was driving me so mad. Sorry, y'all. And you know what else is driving me mad? These damn cords right here. Oh, that was driving me insane. Okay. That's what happens when you. Oh, I got another tripod. I got lights. I got comb. Okay. See, Stephanie, I guess maybe I could have had you over here, but this for my air conditioner because y'all just let me know if this hum get too much for you. But Big Mama's having a hot flash right now, so help, girl, help your girl, okay? You see my teddy bears up there too? I be sleeping with every night. But yeah, let me know if this hum is too loud on this air, and then I'll turn it off. But anyhow, Motivating Minds University Early Child Care Center, located in Inglewood. The proprietor is Tisha Austin. Phenomenal place for your kids to have one hell of a head start in life. So check them out. Tell them I sent you. Maybe you'll even get a discount. I don't know. Political climate. Why did I say that today was Power Plant Day? Well, let's get into it. At 8 p.m., Trump has made a proclamation that he's going to obliterate Iran. For the very first time, I have a fear level that has elevated, and I don't choose to live in fear. But in hearing some of this talk, it's very worrisome. Let's just leave that there. So, I received a text from the Blue Organization that says, before Trump obliterates Iran at 8 p.m., should the 25th Amendment be invoked to remove him as the president? Why have we waited until this time to think that this is the time to say, oh, he needs to be out of office? Help me to understand what is going on with America. When you sit in knowledge and you sit in education and you sit in the knowing, the wherewithal, it is baffling to understand that there are people so far contrary to not a belief. It's not a belief. This is fact that we live on. Track record and the way in which you judge a person and their character. He's failed in every single test that could have said, if this is a credit report, and I need to look to see for as an underwriter if you are worthy of me extending a credit to you, extending a job to you, extending an offer to you, extending anything to you where I hold you accountable for giving something back to me on the other end. You display, sir, that you do not deserve to be extended credit, a job, a microphone, a platform. You should be extended anything other than a 4x4 sale. Not even it's 4x4 for you. And so do everybody else who allowed this to happen. Because what the hell? How embarrassing. I don't know where JD Vance was giving a speech today. I think it was yesterday. In front of all these people, all his supporters, all the maggots. He calls Trump because he says, a special guest asked me to give him a call. Let's see. It'll be very embarrassing if he doesn't answer. JD Vance attempts to call Trump. in the middle of his speech as he makes the same, hey, this guy told me to call. Goes to voicemail. He said, he calls again. Goes to voicemail. Are we serious at all? Are we at all serious here? Are we serious in any way? I don't think so. So we'll just get into my life. If you've been listening to my new show, my new weekly show, Big Mama's Daily Digest, that will also be on tomorrow. It's in the interior of the show. I mean, of the week. So it's not on Mondays. It's not on Fridays. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, your girl, Big Mama. Big Mama's Daily Digest. Right here on the YouTube channel, Crazy Melanin Princess. So I've been getting everybody caught up on Big Mama's Daily Digest about what's been going on with me health-wise. We left off on My Life ... when we ended the season, knowing that Big Mama now has insurance. Yay! She is getting ready to undergo a number of tests and procedures and this and that. So if you watch Big Mama's Daily Digest, you'll get caught up. I have to schedule the surgery for my thyroid operation to have my thyroid removed because that's what we're going to end up doing. So far, the colonoscopy, endoscopy went well. We're waiting on the results from the pill cam. I guess it came out. I don't know. I never saw it. And I'm guessing over the last 4 days, it definitely should have come out. But hey, that's what Big Mama's been working on. We've been working on a podcast, Big Mama's Daily Digest. Please watch all those episodes because they are a hot mess. And I just believe that I want them to be, now that this show is back, Big Mama's Daily Digest is going to be more of a hot mess. I want it to be more of a hot mess than not. And then we can stay kind of, my life, ... over here. Be a little more serious, but not really. Working on my health, working on my sanity by watching my shows and getting my own therapy. I was talking on my stories this past week, which I probably should have turned it into a show because it was probably 18 stories that I did. So that was what, 18 minutes? So yeah, that could have been a show. Anyhow, working on my sanity, watching my own shows because of the gems, the nuggets, and practicing what I preach. That is me being intentional, as 2026 is the year of intention. So me being intentional by practicing making sure that I'm putting into practice the things that we discussed on last season. And me talking on my stories, saying how I believe I've graduated beyond psych meds, like all of the things for, the PTSD, the manic depression, the anxiety, all of the things that I've been diagnosed with. I want to get beyond, I'm beyond the drugs that I've been prescribed for those things, because I haven't taken those drugs in over 20 years. But getting over needing therapy, doesn't matter if I go or if I don't go, if I skip some time, go back, because that's pretty much my life is like skip, 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 gang, gonna gang, choo choo bang bang, gangsters don't dance, we boogie. Yeah, that was a crip walk. So me getting past needing any type of cycle that, like, I've graduated, like I have a doctorate in having so much therapy. Okay, as a child, getting therapy and being therapized to death, to where now, and as I've always told you guys, me being a practicing Buddhist helps compound the therapy that I've received. And then the enlightenment comes from the Buddhism and understanding, like, yeah, that's what I was, that, and then things connect. Like, okay, so it's helping with healing because you have to go through it. And the reason why people go to drugs, alcohol, and everything else is because I'm trying to mask it. I'm trying to cope because it hurts so bad. No one wants to be in pain. No one wants to have their leg amputated with no anesthesia. You just don't. So, hence why liquor and whatever else, and marijuana or cocaine or heroin, whatever your vice is, whatever it is, if you're going through something, you're taking something outside of it being recreational, if you are taking it because you are trying to get through a time, a period of life, an incident, an occurrence, or whatever, these things will help you. Yes, therapy will help. I'm saying I think I pass all of it. I think I pass it all. As long as I continue my Buddhism and practicing meditating and doing all those things, I'll be okay. Like that will be okay. That is the practice. So it's faith without works is there. Well, that's the works. Meditation is my works. Chanting is my. So that's what I'm saying. I was out here, big mama in my life. I've been working on my sanity. This is me working on my sanity. And that is a constant work every day, like everything else we want in life to continue to look good, be good, flourish in life. It is work because it is a constant. So that's my constant on my mental is working on my sanity. And a lot of it comes from me watching my own self, hearing my own self, listening to what you put out for other people's edification. It can also be good for people something, but then they don't listen to their own self preach. So I my own self preach on a podcast person to be like, damn girl, you said something there and you need to apply that shit. Put some more pressure on it, Big Mama. Yeah, just Big Mama been working on her everything. She got to say about that. The kids are okay. Chopper is here for spring break, and I enjoy him more and more that he comes back to visit me. I don't know what it is. I don't even know. I can't even explain that, but I do. I enjoy him more and more as he come back. But I think that that's how I feel about all of them. The more, I mean, when they come back, I just enjoy them so much more than I did the time before. So that's really what I'm saying. Although this time he's cutting up because he has been trolling me. And I want to throw this kid in the trash because he went into Boston, a blind Boston. He bid a blind Boston and he made it and he came back and won the game. All I needed was 4 books. I was at 460. He was at 360. And he beat his mother and his father. That was on Easter. That's what happened on our Easter. Okay? Big Mama's Daily Digest. Offset got shot in Florida near the Hard Rock Cafe Hotel, Hard Rock Casino, Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. What is up with this group? What's up with them? What the what's up with that? Um that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. NCAA championship. Way to go, UCLA women's team. I'm a USC girl, but you go, girls. It's LA. Come on. And my baby Amira goes there. So, yes. And my niece, my little cousin goes there too. So, okay, come on, y'all UCLA girls. Yeah. You scare me. I know. Can you get me a warm towel? Just give me a white one and give me some warm water. Um, we have a war going on right now. And that's what I was talking about, a heightened sense of a heightened sense of worry. And it is due to the fact that Iranians are gathering around the many power plants that they have in Iran right now amid threats from Donald Trump saying that this evening he will be bombing the Iranian power plants. And that is nearly 93 million human lives that this man is saying that he is getting ready to obliterate. This is no longer funny. It's no longer a joking matter. I want to try and keep things light tonight. I know I just fell into a heavy pit. However, we just got to put that out here. We can no longer be nice, but we're going to get into the show. Thank you, baby. We can no longer be nice. Uh, Shit, we can't even be kind right now. We are living in a world where it is no longer about fun and games and a matter of inference. This shit is a matter of difference right now. Um, I was asking myself because somebody had texted me. I thought I had texted them back. I didn't. And they was like, "Oh, I thought you left me on red." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I thought I texted them. I sure was up and typing. It's like something else happened. I got distracted. I don't know what. I said, "Do you get late age ADHD? Is there such thing?" Because that's one I ain't been diagnosed with. There's one, that one bipolar schizophrenia. I ain't had them three. Now you give me them other ones. I got some of them other ones on the chart, but I ain't got them three. But no, I ain't bipolar. Hell no, I ain't nowhere close to that. I'm happy all the time. To people piss me off. So yeah, I'm too happy all the time to be bipolar. But neither here nor there. I was asking if there is a late development to ADHD because of how easily distracted I am able to be at this juncture in life. And that leads us to our show. Some kind of way leads us to our show. Kind versus nice. Okay? Kind versus nice. One heals, one hides. Being nice is internal. I'm sorry. Being nice is external. Being kind is internal. When you're nice, that shit is performance based. I'm shucking, I'm jiving. Am I making you happy? Am I making you happy? Are you happy? Am I making you happy? How am I being perceived? Did I make you happy? Kind is value based. Am I being true to who I am? Me being true to who I am is me being authentically me. It is not me making you happy anymore. That used to be me. Nice is performance based, whereas kind is value based, being true to who you are. Nice is seeking approval of others. Kind stands in alignment with who the hell you are. When people, it's funny because I asked this, sorry y'all, I just feel my nose is running and I got makeup on. I don't know why I'm using this for both, but whatever. It's all mine. So, okay. I had asked people on my page about being kind versus being nice. What do they self believe about oneself? And I told you guys at the opening of the show that I got mixed reviews and variants of feeling as if they're both, and some feeling as if they're both who the person is that they're even extending kindness to. And I find with the people who are perceived to be the meanest people who were on my page, they were Sagittarius and Capricorns, clear enough, said they were both. However, they were only extending this to a select, like a select. Only that receives kindness from me. Everybody else, I might be nice and I might not be nice at all. I said, no, that was interesting. Telling. Nice avoids discomfort. That used to be me to a T. Now I'm about it. I was always about it, but I just was always nice because I never wanted to ever be about it. Now it's just I lead with being about it. And maybe I've leaned too far forward and I need to lean and sit upright because I used to bend all the way backwards for people, all the way the fuck backwards. And now I'm leaning forward like what? And maybe I need to like do a little bit of this. I need to like reel a little bit of that back. Nice avoids discomfort, whereas kind embraces truth. This is my music box if y'all wondering what it is. This is things that mean stuff to me over here. My books and my I'm gonna share that with y'all. That's the only thing y'all missing over there, but since y'all wanna see. But this is my music box. This is Chopper's little music box. Look at that. It's what a wonderful world if you guys didn't catch that. So that's my music box that Michael got me. And I love it. So um nice avoids discomfort. Kind embraces truth. Nice says it's okay when it ain't okay. It's not okay. But being nice, it's okay. Kind says that hurt me. Nice likes to keep things smooth, like just go with the flow when it ain't flowing in none of the ways in which it's really a natural flow for your life. Alignment. It's not aligning with your life. You doing like this, you bending, you doing all this. Your body is designed to go like this, not like this. Your body is supposed to go like this. You stand straight up like this, not like this. And you got your body doing all of this because everybody you doing nice, being nice is doing you like this. So soon, what do? You break. Kind keeps things honest. And the way you keep things honest is sadly when you trying to do this, like, nah, I gotta say this. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, but it's truthful. Nice people overgive. We overdo it. We overdo it. Kind people have boundaries. Have you ever said, and this is the power of yes, I mean the power of no, because there's a book also about the power of yes, but power of no. Seeing learning how to fucking say no. That is one of the hardest things as a full sentence that I've ever had to learn to do is say no. Uh Sean and Tiffany as my two best friends, it is the craziest thing that they are my two best friends and they will tell you no without a blink of an eye. You ain't even finished getting it out and they will tell you no and no one questions it. It's emphatic. Nope. Nope. The answer's no. Hey, can you try? No, I cannot. And they ain't about to explain. They ain't about to do nothing. Like them or not, they don't care. The answer's no. And I'm like, well, damn, who gonna take you if I don't? And they're like, well, that's not my responsibility. I'm like, but you don't. They're like, no, you're not supposed to take that on. Like, people will still like you if you tell them no. And I never knew how to do that. Now I know how to, but that was a hard learn for me, and not only me, for a whole lot of people. There are books after books after books written on teaching people like me how to do it. So I know that that shit is fucking hard. Uh, have you ever said yes to something and you wanted to say no? Hell yeah, all the time. This is where it gets real. Nice people are people pleasing all the time. That's what we do. That is what is done. That's what be happening. Kind people are self-respecting. I'm going to respect me before I please you. That is self-honoring. That is authentic. And that is in alignment with oneself. And that is being intentional. That is the building blocks is what we've been doing. Is we over here trying to rebuild ourselves, like I'm rebuilding this bad built body that I got right now. I tell you, my spine so toe up. Oh my gosh. My therapy today is just like it hurt. And she just told me all the ways in which my body is just wrong. And I feel it. I'm like, that's what I feel. I feel attacked. Well, sorry, you were one of my test subjects in London, and you said you only kind to your kids, KK. So yes, you and my best friend. He ain't got no kids. And he like he said he kind to certain people, that's what I said. I was like, real shit. In all the years that I've known my best friend, I've never seen him be kind to anybody other than me and my son. And my son is his godson. And he only got one godchild, and it is my son, the oldest. I have never seen this man be kind like that. Like, no. Like, it's like I've never seen him be nice. He has only been nice to us. He's extended kindness. Like, and that is very, like, ooh, yeah, yeah, Sean is not nice. You wouldn't even classify him as that. Yeah, yeah, nope, nope. I'm saying nope, nope, no. Nice says yes to others at the expense of self, and that's the only people he'll do that for. Is me and yeah, that's the only people he nice to. Kind says yes to self and others with limits. Like, yeah, the only time I'm gonna do that shit is if it's because it's gonna be me before it ever be you. But I'll be like my kids see me, I'm nice to my babies and all of that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm saying. But here's the caveat that people fail to understand. Nice can also be fucking manipulative. Here's why. Because it's rooted in if I, then they, because you're getting something from it. It can be rooted in the fear of rejection. I don't want to be rejected, so I'm putting on the show. I want to be liked, putting on the show. So I'm doing all things. I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm doing whatever. If that's not authentically who you are, because some of us, that is us, but it ain't. And here's the thing, I'm only like that when I'm comfortable. I'm only this bubbly, friendly, wild, and zany me with my people. Everybody don't get that. You know how many people get Albert like that? Very, 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 very few. Very few. Like, and then everybody else I get there and I just be sitting there like this. Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi. How are you? That's it. You ain't getting too. I'm a crab. I'm a Michelle. Come on now. It can be manipulative because it can be rooted in the desire for validation. I'm always searching for compliments. I'm searching for this. I'm a pick me. So I'm looking for validation. Me, 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 me. Look, hi, I'm the this is over here. I'm the kind, I'm the smartest, I'm the sweetest, I'm the funniest, I'm the this is, I'm the that is. Because you want to be validated. Control of how others see you. You want to control the narrative, so you pretend to be this nice person, because that is what a lot of narcissists are. Nice people. That's what people be getting tripped up with a lot of these motherfuckers. Narcissists are nice people because they want to control how others see them. So they pretend to be nice. Meanwhile, they a wolf in a sheep's costume. Nice. is not always pure. Kindness, though, it comes with no agenda, but it stands even when misunderstood. Kindness requires courage because sometimes being kind looks something like telling somebody the truth when they don't want to hear that shit. Sometimes kindness looks like walking the fuck away. Huh. Sometimes kindness looks like choosing your motherfucking self and deuces. Because that's not nice. That shit's necessary. Some introspection. When I started this topic, because I gingerly talked about it on one of the Big Mama's Daily Digest and what I believed the difference between nice and kind was. And I thought about ways in which I felt as if I was not being, or when I needed to create a list for myself of some introspection where I wasn't kind to myself. And it's in staying in relationships longer than I needed to have, forgiving people too quickly without sitting on without sitting on it, without really stewing on the harm, the damage, the path forward, and giving way too much love without boundaries. However, who I am becoming, because I'm giving that kind energy. See, that shit was Big Mama giving that nice energy when boundaries was low. And I was just like, no, everyone's deserving of love. It doesn't matter if they hurt me. I still should love them. And I should all of this turn the other cheek and turn the other cheek and just keep getting slapped the fuck up. Not no more, dog. Not no more, dog. Not no more, Big Mama. Now, Big Mama is giving kind energy. I'm a woman who's choosing myself before I choose anybody else. Anybody. Antibody. The fuck else. I am a woman who speaks up when some shit needs to be said. I just like, can Big Mama say something? Because I'm so non-confrontational and I don't want what I need to say and get off to feel like I need to confront you about something. Because I don't talk like that. Big Mama don't talk like that. So I'm like, okay, Big Mama, you want to say something? Okay. Because it's just what happened. And when you said it, it hurt Big Mama deep a little bit. So see, if I said that to y'all, you wouldn't feel, because I want to say it with love. I think when things are expressed, not spoken this on another podcast. I think when you try to express something with love, you would love to hope that it is received and lands on someone in love, because I have dealt with people where immediately, no matter how kind you try to articulate something, and Big Mama has a good way of communication. I just do. So I just really feel like, not that I'm perfect, but I done got schooled for it. I done been through hours and hours of training on how to speak and talk to people and articulate and express myself. I think Big Mama kind of got it down. And because I'm such an empath and compassionate, I try to see everybody's way and be logical. I think I'm pretty good at communication. I think I am. Just a little bit. A little bit. So when I try to express it and then it's an immediate with deflection. I just feel as if the person just isn't ready to receive it. And that hurt. But what Big Mom got to do is find boundaries. Say, okay, well, they're not ready to receive the message on the hurt, but that doesn't mean it's to continue. Okay, you can't continue to stab me just because you don't understand that you have a knife in your pocket. Every time you turn around, you stabbing me, and I'm like, hey, you got like, I ain't got no motherfucking knife. I ain't got no motherfucking knife. I ain't doing nothing. I'm like, but I'm sitting here bleeding. I don't know why you lean like that. I don't know where that's coming from. It's coming from the knife that's sticking out on your belt. So every time you turn, you pumping me and you stabbing me. But I ain't got no belt on my. I ain't got no. Like you just, they're not ready to receive it. But I'm not gonna keep getting stabbed. So I gotta leave. I gotta move away because you're stabbing me. That is how I believe authenticity authenticity works when one speaks up. Big Mama is now a woman who will speak up and say what needs to be said. If you do not hear it, also be intentional enough to remove oneself. And because my boundary has been set, I can't stay there, and it happened. Big Mama is now growing and becoming someone who loves deeply but differently. You gotta love from out of the some people are got this going on. You don't gotta be in there with them. You can be out here watching the stuff go on and try to do whatever it is you can to help either mitigate it from the outside or be willing to provide shelter and helping hand once that devastation is over and done with over there. Maybe that's the way in which you serve the person that you love. But you ain't got to step into the storm with them. Some storms is just for some people, and you got to let them have that. Some things to remember. Nice is how they experience you. Kind is how you experience your. Nice keeps you chosen. Kind makes you choose yourself. I was nice to everyone and never kind to myself. Now Big Mama is being kind to herself, and that Big Mama more confident, and Big Mama feel herself more because no longer is the that I'm giving to being nice given. I could go and be kind to those in need of kindness because I'm not spinning my wheels being nice to people. I can be used up over here being kind to those who are well deserving, and that is discernment. So I was to learn from Big Mama. I was being nice to everyone, but I wasn't being kind to myself. And kindness without boundaries is self abandonment. Hence, what Big Mama has been doing for 47 years of her life. So, as we step into this season 3 of my life, after podcast, I want you to ask, am I being nice to survive or kind enough to live? Because there is a difference. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Welcome to season 3 of my life, after. Before our on purpose segment, because I said our focus was intention and we wanted to manifest something. Our closing affirmations are: I am kind even when it is uncomfortable. I honor my truth, even when my voice shakes. I do not abandon myself to keep others comfortable. I am not here to be nice. I am here to be real, to be whole, and to be authentically myself. Our on purpose segment tonight, healing is practicing talking to myself like I love myself, like I am someone that I love. I'll tell you that again. Healing is practicing talking to myself and telling myself I am someone that I love. You gotta really speak to yourself like you are somebody that you love, like that you are in love with, that you are falling in love with, like that you can't get enough of. Talk to yourself like you love yourself. Healing is practicing it. Healing is practicing telling yourself all of these affirmations every day. Ridding yourself of the what you can't do, what you ain't gonna do, what you should have did, what you didn't do, what you failed at, what you ain't good at, what you wasted your time at, where you ain't so great at, where you ain't learned, where you're uneducated. That get it. We got a show on that one. I got a show on how it's called the reframe. We're gonna get into it. We are really gonna try to reshape, reframe the way in which we think. We are really going to try and remove the way in which we negatively speak. You, me, we doing this shit together. Okay, we are going to do this together. We are going to figure the frequency of it out together. We might even have to put in a few pennies on the show, like everybody put in a few pennies, okay? Like all of the people who have watched the content, who watches the show religiously with us, we put in a few pennies with each other as a residual buy-in, and we come up with and concoct the the something, because we're going to put it in practice. We're going to put our healing in practice and come up with a way for us to redo the reframe and get rid of the negative thoughts, like how we shift the thinking. We're going to figure it out. I think that's what we're going to do right here on My Life. After. Okay. My low of the week was learning that when I came out of the dispensary, I was just talking about my cars, like, dang, I got to fix this little thing. I got to fix this little thing. And so somebody scraped the front of my car, so somebody must have been in a tight spot or bumped it backing in or doing so. I don't know what the hell. I do not know what the hell, but somebody hit my car. Okay. Um, my that was my low of the week. My high of the week was, of course, enjoying time on Sunday. We went to Nana's house. We played spades. We were all at the tables. That was real fun. It was me, Mike, Nana, Aja, and little Mike Chop. I ain't got time to talk about that little troll. And of course, welcoming you all back to season 3. I need to make a song. Season 3 of my life. Da da da. After. Da da da. After. Da da da. After. After. Thank y'all. And of course, I want to end every show with my favorite affirmation, as I do on Big Mama's Daily Digest, which I will see you tomorrow right here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Big Mama's Daily Digest. Uh, you deserve to live in peace, not pieces. You know the drill. You ain't gotta go nowhere, but you do gotta get up off my line. I'm getting ready to go to the Manchester. See y'all. Bye.